Hey guys, Accurate Amanda here. In a previous video that I covered, I shared with you a recording from where I was approached on the street by double-dipping Deputy Chief Morris after I requested through the records department of the West Palm Beach Police Department his personnel folder. So he mentioned something that was, alarming, and it stuck out to me that he was brought to this department, or invited in, I should say, to solve homicides in West Palm Beach or lower that rate of homicides. So I covered the homicide rate over the past few years, I would say, but I recently wanted to make this video to discuss how we are in December 2022. The homicide rate currently in the city of West Palm Beach is unfortunately at an all-time high. It spiked dramatically from the whole year. I believe that this month has been the highest rate of homicides in a very long time. We're almost at 30. I mean, at this rate, we're averaging almost one a day. So let's take a look once again at what double-dipping Deputy Chief Morris told me on the street on a public sidewalk. And let's compare, since I made my last video, the recent homicides in West Palm Beach, because that rate is only going up. We're not even covering shootings, and shootings where the victims have survived. That is excluding that, guys. I don't have those statistics just of yet. I placed a public record request with the city of West Palm Beach. It's been over a month. I have not received these statistics. I don't know why or what the delay is, guys, but I usually have this issue in requesting public records, unfortunately, with this department. So going back to 2016, double-dipping Deputy Chief Morris was averaging a year approximately $70,000 a year. To this day, he's making around $154,000 a year. So a gentleman that makes that much money, what is he doing for the city of West Palm Beach? And to my beliefs, I believe the city of West Palm Beach deserves so much better, guys. But like he said out of his own mouth, I have an answer for everything. Thank you all for watching. This story came out December 7th, 2022, where a 36-year-old male was murdered execution style in the city of West Palm Beach.
Reginald Davelman is now charged in the fatal shooting of a man near 54th Street. Investigators say once he left the scene, he jumped into a car in Riviera Beach and ordered the driver to hit the gas, saying that he was being chased. Once the woman refused, police say Davelman then forced himself into an apartment, tried to hide inside, but eventually jumped out of a window. He was taken into custody shortly after.
After that, I turned around and was approached by these people here because of my background to be chief of police. I was a good fit for a chief of police, but sometimes I don't have a filter. So I turned around and declined it, but I said I got a better chief, Chief Adderley from Fort Lauderdale. Me and Chief Adderley know each other from the games. We work together, we travel the world together. Adderley says, I'll go up there if you go up there. Adderley got offered a job in the sheriff's office, being a colonel. They were only paying $160 a year. He was making $30,000, $40,000 more in Fort Lauderdale, more with the sheriff's office. He declined. I went to the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. I worked for F. Dilly, who investigates third account shooting. After that, they offered me another opportunity, Keith James did. I came with Frank here. Frank needed me here because my specialty is going to neighborhoods and taking out the crime element.
So in that recording, you hear Deputy Chief Morris say the whole reason why he was brought on with Chief Adderley was to bring the crime rate down in West Palm Beach.
3 shootings in downtown that all happened near each other and left at least 3 people hurt. That includes a teen and an 8-year-old girl. One of the shootings happened along 5th Street. The second, less than a mile away at 13th and Tamarind, and the third was at 15th and Windsor. Now, the first shooting, police say a 17-year-old is shot. He's expected to be okay. The second report of shots fired happened near a convenience store where that 8-year-old girl was caught in the crossfire and hurt. Investigators didn't say if she was inside the store. They don't know that yet, but she's also expected to recover. The third happened just a few blocks away. That's where police say an officer was forced to shoot a, quote, violent 22-year-old man with a gun. Now, our partners at the Palm Beach Post, they track homicide reports in Palm Beach County. Take a look. Their report says there have been at least 45 confirmed shooting deaths since the start of the year. The height of the violence in April, with 11 reported shooting deaths that month. In May, 6 people were killed in shootings, and June and July also above average, with 5 reported shooting deaths in both months.
It happened just after 8 tonight at 14th Street and Division Avenue near Open Arms Learning Academy. The man's condition is unknown as of right now. Police say they have made some arrests, but the role of these suspects in the shooting is unclear.
New at 11, gun violence in broad daylight.
In West Palm Beach, police investigating the city's 4th deadly shooting.
But first to breaking news. West Palm Beach police say they're investigating a shooting.
It happened again. An investigation is underway following yet another senseless gun death on the streets of West Palm Beach.
At 6:43 Wednesday evening, West Palm Beach police had a shot spotter activation for multiple shots fired.
Wednesday night's violence left one man dead and a teen with multiple gunshot wounds.
That number. That number. I would see one community person get together and say, let's protest these shooters. Let's protest these gangbangers drive by shooting, and it's annoying.
So there you have it, guys. We have a deputy chief that's saying that he was brought to lower the crime rate. I do plan on releasing almost the entire audio from that day that double-dipping Deputy Chief Morris confronted me for pulling his personnel file. So stay tuned for that audio, guys. And that $154,000 salary that that Deputy Chief Morris is currently receiving is including an $80 a month extra incentive for being bilingual. From a public record request from his personnel file that I pulled previously on applications, he stated that in writing that he is not bilingual. So apparently he was able to master passing math all of a sudden, even though per public record it states that math was one of his worst subjects. So he was able to become a mathematician and also bilingual all of a sudden. So if you see him on the street, talk to him in Spanish, and let's see if your $80 is hard at work, everybody. And on another previous job application, Chief Morris checked off a box that states, have you ever used any narcotics or any drugs, barbiturates, illegal illicit substance? So he checked off yes. So Deputy Chief, I wonder what those illegal substances were. And also he checked off a box stating that he has been expelled and suspended from school in the past. So I don't know, guys. The records don't lie, but we do know one person that lies. Double dipping Deputy Chief Morris. Thank you again for watching.